Hi, I'm Tyler Norton, founder here at ASEA, and it's my absolute privilege today to spend a little time talking to you about something that's very near and dear to my heart and very important to us here at ASEA. And that is what we refer to as the ASEA Ethos. Let me take a minute and just help you understand what we mean when we say ethos. Cultures are important. Culture can be defined as the beliefs, the behaviors, even the characteristics of a particular group of people that are then transmitted from one generation to another. And we all know this from looking at cultures across the world. They have unique beliefs, unique behaviors and characteristics, and they transfer those through families or other elements of their culture. Here at ASEA, we believe that we have a corporate culture that we're responsible to build, that there's beliefs and characteristics and behaviors that matter to us. And central to that is the notion of an ethos. Now, let me describe an ethos. If a culture is all of the beliefs and the behaviors and characteristics, then an ethos is actually kind of the core center. It becomes the distinguishing characteristics, the distinguishing values that are fundamental to a culture. In the Polynesian culture, an ethos might be described with one single word. In Hawaii, they would use the word aloha. Aloha, we think, means hello or goodbye when you get to Hawaii and they put a lei around your neck, but the truth is it actually means love. And so each culture has its own ethos. In America, the culture's been the ethos of the American dream, which is that if you work hard, honest effort is rewarded, and that you can actually achieve things for you and your family. Here at ASEA, from the very beginning, we've made culture something that's strategically very important for us. We wanted to be clear and deliberate and declarative about what the beliefs and behaviors and characteristics were that we want to embody our culture. And we've taken time over the last years, several years, where we've shared presentations with people about what that looks like. What is the ethos of ASEA? And it's my privilege to share a little bit about each one of those throughout a series of videos and presentations with all of you. What is the ASEA ethos? What is the differentiating and distinguishing spirit of this broad culture? I'm excited to share it with you. Most of you know that I'm a lover of words and where they come from. That's called etymology, the study of the derivative of words. And one of the words that's interesting to me is the word corporation. Corporation comes from the etymological derivative of corporeal. In fact, in Spanish, the word cuerpo is body. And corporeal means body. It means a corporation, in fact, is a body. It's interesting also to note that an organization comes from the same derivative word as organs. So I like to think of a corporation as a vital kind of organization of organs, a body, a physical body. And if a corporation can have a body and can be a body, and literally the word corporation comes from the notion of a body, here's a question. Can a corporation have a soul? Is there such thing as a corporate soul? Well, if soul is defined as the spiritual part of a person that is believed to give life to the body, then I might argue that a corporate soul is the spiritual part of an organization or a corporation that is believed to give life to the entire company. Now, for me, that corporate soul is embodied in the definition and notion of what we referred to earlier as an ethos. Ethos, for me, is the corporate soul. It's the distinguishing spirit or character of an organization. It's the fundamental values and beliefs that they hold dear. And while they're not perfect, they're trying really hard to live by those ideals. And when they do, not just me or Chuck Funky, our CEO, or any of our senior executives, but the whole field force, when they're genuinely trying to live by these fundamental values, it actually starts to embody a spirit. And that spirit, married with the corporation or the body, becomes the soul. Together, those things unite, and I believe create a very unique environment where people can come and succeed. So I want you to give some thought to the notion of a corporate soul. Is it possible? If it's a corporation as a body, can it have a soul? And in my opinion, it can. And what I'm about to share with you through a series of small presentations are small elements, little pieces of the corporate soul at ASEA, what we refer to affectionately and collectively as the ASEA Ethos.